Hello, welcome to a new vlog. Coffee is much needed. Because I don't know why. I'm drowsy. I think I have a sleep hangover because I slept too long. Anyway, we've got some damp hair here. I just washed it and no stylers, nothing yet. Haven't really brushed it or anything. So it's trying to curl and it's trying to be straight. It doesn't know what it wants to do. But we got a new hair tool test out, which I'm kind of excited about. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing to kick off today. I got 2 new hair products in, as well as a new hair tool. But I got the Gisou honey infused hair repair serum. Now I've been using this in the background for about 3 weeks now, because it was under embargo and I couldn't show it to you. But here it is. I've been using it. I like this. It's very, very nice. But I did get something new on top of that I want to try out again because I've only got to use this once. And this is the BB Hairdresser's Invisible Oil from Bumble. And this has a heat protection, UV protection. This is basically a hair primer and a pre-styler for dry to very dry hair, which I do have on my mid-lengths to ends, pretty dry. So here's what this looks like. I tried this out the other day and it did a great job. My hair was so soft and so silky and so smooth. It was lovely. And I haven't had a ton of time to like actually style my hair curly because I've been a busy little bee over here. Just having to do things that are no fun. So yeah, that's why I was been a little bit of sporadic vlogging. Like the last vlog is mostly just me doing things and quiet, and then the beginning of this vlog is kind of the same situation. It's just been meh. Anyway, I'm going to put some of this Bumble spray. It is a spray, by the way. It's called an oil, but it's kind of a dry leave-in conditioner texture. Like it's very thin and it doesn't really look like much. It has a little bit of a white milkiness to it. I'm just going to put a little bit of this through the ends of my hair and through right up here. I use a bit of a lighter hand with this one because it is something that I imagine would be a little heavy if you overdid it. I think it really just depends on your hair type. But this is something I think would be great for curly hair as well as straight, wavy, all the hair types. It's doing wonders for me. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of this in and around. Really focus that on the ends. That's where I need the most love. This is a really pretty smell too. Like it smells like a hair salon. Now the Gisou stuff does also make your hair very silky and smooth. Pretty comparable type of product. And I'm going to take some of this Olaplex blow dry spray through the root area. This is for volume. Alright, and I'm going to brush all this out. So my hair is pretty wild. If I just let it be, it's a mess. But I've been kind of just blowing it out lately just with my hair dryer really fast with a brush because I haven't had like a ton of time to actually sit down and style my hair. And if I have, I've just been like, no, I got stuff to do. It hasn't been a priority. Just because I've had to like be places at certain times and, you know. So I didn't really have time to focus on the styling. And I can do blowouts like really, really fast. But we have a new blowout tool, so we're going to be testing today. And I can blow my hair out really quickly, like with a blow dryer and hairbrush. Because I've done it my whole life. That's how I've always styled my hair. I'm newer to the curliness and styling it as waves and all that. That's a new ball game for me. And I have definitely gotten it down to a much quicker routine, but still some days I'm just like, I don't want to fool with it. I need to have clean hair and dry hair right now and styled hair. We had to go to like a funeral and just this and that. But I did do some toner through my hair. I did have time for that, at least. Because my hair was looking kind of brassy. And I was trying to blend my roots with the rest because the lengths of my hair are just a little tad darker and a slightly different tone than my natural hair color. So it's kind of trying to balance that out. I did pick up some hair color to see if I can kind of just even things out a bit later on and hopefully kind of sort it out some. But I did kind of get a little bit of a lift on the lengths of my hair. I just put a very mild hair dye with that's supposed to lift like 3 levels. It does not lift very much. Even where I put it where it had actual roots that were virgin, it didn't really do a whole lot to them up here because I was touching up the front bits. But I went ahead and put it on the rest of my hair just to see what it would do. It did kind of lighten it a little bit, but not much. It was I think it was a Ferrier product or L'Oreal or maybe it's the Preference brand. I can't remember what it was I used. But in case that had gone wrong, I bought a backup plan. I had bought this Clairol Natural Instincts because this is my natural color right here, pretty dead on. So I figured if all else fails, I could throw that in there if I mess things up. So I have that as a backup in case I need it. But anyway, I meal prepped for the first time. So what you guys saw, I did bulgogi beef with, instead of using brown sugar, I used hot honey. It was amazing. Love that. I put asparagus in it and green onions. And I just baked some chicken. I did not care for the chicken. I don't like baked chicken. I just really don't. So that was like kind of a very boring meal. But I cooked rice for the first time on the stove. Yes, I'm 36 years old. And that was the first time I've ever cooked rice from scratch, like normally, and not used instant rice or something like that. And you know what? It only takes like 5 more minutes than instant rice. What's the point of instant rice? I thought this whole cooking rice thing was going to be a little bit more of a burden than it is. No, that was just ridiculously easy. And I did it like sticky rice, or you rinse the starches off. It came out perfect if you ask me, as far as sticky rice goes. And yeah, I was proud of myself for doing that. And what else did I cook? I did like squash and zucchini mix, which is just a good filler veggie because it's kind of filling and hearty feeling in a way, especially squash. But what else did I do? I think that, yeah, that's all I cooked. But yeah, already gone. All of it already gone. And it's only been like 3 days. So I'm going to have to think a little harder about meal prepping of what all, like I need to cook more, I guess. More main dish courses. Because I thought we would have more like meat left. And I would just make some more sides. No, I just have a ton of rice left. Because I cooked way too much rice because I don't know how to portion it really. So I have way too much rice still. And a little bit of the bulgogi left, which I'm gonna eat for lunch today probably. But hey, I'm learning, I'm trying, I'm very new to this meal prep situation, and I'm not a chef. I don't enjoy cooking very much. I think mostly it's because I was just tired of my own food that I was cooking. Like I don't like my own cooking much. So there are certain things that I cook that I love. But since we're coming on fall, I have a little bit more inspiration with cooking. I like cooking winter or fall foods more. Like I like to do pork chops with sweet potatoes. That's one of my favorite things. You just bake it together in the oven. Oh, one of my favorite things to cook. Red beans and rice, stuff like that. I love cooking, and that's things that you can meal prep very easily and last for a long time because there are things that taste better reheated. And here's my issue with meal prep. I'm not great with it because I don't like the smell when I open Tupperware that's been in the fridge or any kind of food that's been left over in the fridge. It makes me gag. Even if I want to eat it, it just makes my gag reflex go. I'm like a pregnant lady with that. I don't know what that's about. But I have to hold my breath till I get to the microwave. It's a weird, weird thing. I'm funny with smells. Food smells. Blech. I hate the way food smells when it's cold. I don't understand what the difference, like why cold food makes me so nauseous, but it just does. Just the thought of cold food. Anyway, my workaround is either hold my breath while I get it to the microwave, or my husband will heat it up for me. Because can you please just heat that up? Thank you. But yeah, I'm having coffee. I'm waiting actually for my roommate to leave so I can go make noise in the kitchen and make a smoothie because the blender's loud. I just splashed myself in the eyeball with coffee. How did I do that? Anyway, let's go open this new T3 hair tool. We're gonna unbox it and see what it looks like. I just took it out of the big packaging it came in, but it's still in the actual box. I took it out of the package that they sent it in. They did send that to me, as well as Bumble did send this, and Gisou did send me this, and Olaplex sent me this. So just so we're clear, that's all PR stuff. Okay, here we are. We've got the T3 airbrush. Pretty cool. It's pretty. Let's open her up and see what we got. Okay. We've got our little get started guide here, and we have the brush itself. Very nice. And here is the hair tool. Ooh, it's so lightweight. It's so much lighter than the other ones I've had. I've had the Revlon one, and I ended up, I think, putting it in my donation pile because I just didn't use it very often. It felt like it was burning my hair off half the time. But, you know, I loved it. It felt like it was damaging my hair, and it was heavy. This weighs nothing. Like, oh my goodness, so lightweight. All right, and we got some knobs down here at the bottom to turn it on. All right, and this is on off. And you just twist down here. And yeah, I've used a T3 curling iron in the past. Actually, my friend had it and I used it on them. I've never used anything from T3 on myself. So I'm kind of excited. It's got a nice swivel cord. Okay, it's got the Velcro to keep the plug all handy. Got unstrapped. All right, nice long cord. Cool. Obviously, I've got the usual type of plug. Let's see if there's any pertinent information here that I need to see. Tailor your temperature, protect against heat damage, maximize results. So it tells you what settings to use for your hair type. Cool. Remove excess moisture from hair and section and style. Yes, I'm familiar with using one of this type of product, so I don't think I need to go through the instructions super thoroughly. All right, and this is just the warranty and all that kind of jazz. All right, cool. Let's go back to the bathroom and try this puppy out. Also, I got a new tripod that is adjustable, and I can move it up and down, and it's got really good feet on it, so we are going to be more mobile and have better angles and everything while we film. I'm excited about that. It has come in handy so far and been a great little investment. Okay, let's section hair. I don't have much hair, so this is not going to be that hard to do or take very long. Just section this top half off. I'm not good at sectioning, and that's okay. I think my hair might have gotten a little dry. I'm going to have to hit it with probably a spray bottle because it's drying really fast. Your hair is supposed to be wet, but not like damp with this tool. Not like soaking wet, but you do need a little bit of dampness in it just to get it to do the whole smoothing blowout effect. Because it's supposed to give you that blown out look, which I do like. I do enjoy that style when I'm doing it, a little more fancy. Even though it's my quick, easy hair style, it's actually like my nicer looking hairstyle probably. Alright, so let's dampen this down a little bit. Why is my hair drying so quickly today? That's so weird. Usually takes forever. Okay, let's see. We got some little turning knobs. Let's turn one and see what happens. So you have on and off down here, and then you have cold shot, thin hair, medium hair, thick hair. Little setting. It has like a little, basically like a little hair waft to indicate the thickness of hair. So that's pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna mute the sound. This is not loud at all either, but I can't stand hearing hair dryers in videos. It's one of those things. So I'm gonna mute this and we're just gonna style. Okay. All right, let's get the cousinet look sorted. Wow, that was so easy to use. Okay, relatively quiet, definitely not nearly as loud as a hairdryer. Look at how smooth. I did kind of a little bit of a twisting motion just to kind of get a little bend in the hair, but nothing dramatic. You can kind of do that, a little bit of an air wrap technique with it, where you can just kind of turn the brush and kind of come down, and it'll give your hair a little bit of a bend and a bit of a curl to it. And yeah, I think that did a pretty fantastic job. That was so quick and easy, and it's so lightweight that it was like nothing. And I had it on the lowest settings, and it dried my hair that quickly. Now, I have very rather thin, fine hair, but I mean, wow, my hair feels so nice and looks pretty good if you ask me. And I have very long hair. It touches my butt in the back when I stand up, which you could probably have seen in the previous footage in this vlog where I had my hair straighter, but not like this. This is like perfect looking. Oh my goodness, I haven't had my hair looking this good since I would actually do blowouts on it and like really try. Ooh, hello. It feels so nice. And we get good volume going. It's not flat to my head and just feels very healthy. It didn't make my hair hot. That is the biggest perk, honestly. I could touch my hair while I was styling it and I didn't feel heat on my hair. Like, it didn't feel hot to the touch. That was the my biggest qualm with the Revlon one, is that when I would style my hair, I could not touch my hair because it was so hot, because it had no temperature control and would just get burning hellfire hot, and it was very hard to use because of that, and it was much heavier. This one, I even turned it up at the end there just to see. No, it doesn't get super duper hot. It's very, very customizable, very nice. I'm still just very impressed with the lightweightness of it as well. And yeah, I like the way things are looking. Cool. Let's throw a little hairspray in and kind of lock it in. And we'll do some dry shampoo in the root area, because I always do some dry shampoo. Kind of wave I got going here. A little 70s flip. My hair is a little too long for that. I used to have a butterfly kind of cut to my hair, and I could do like the curtain bang look and that very 70s hairstyle. I loved it, but I haven't got my hair cut in so long. It's grown out so much. Okay, we'll let it just chill and kind of set like this. Make this hairstyle last a little longer. I've been testing out a new dry shampoo as well. This is a brand called Viori. I really like this. This is the Magnolia Peony dry shampoo. It smells so good. It has like a blonde color, like it matches my hair a little bit, so you don't really get a white cast from it. You can see it a little bit on your scalp if you have thin hair like me, but it's pretty nice, and I'm kind of digging it. So I'm just not going to put it on my part, and I'm going to put it everywhere else in my hair. Maybe we'll just do a little bit just to show you. Just sprinkle it in, work it in. It just keeps things fresh a little bit longer, so I don't have to wash my hair as frequently. And a lot of people think that if you blow out your hair or straighten it, it's not going to want to go back to its curly original state or your natural hair texture. That is not true. If you're not destroying your hair and frying it, and you're doing an occasional blowout, your natural texture is going to come right back, because it's your natural texture. It's not that you're not destroying it by doing the occasional blowout and straightening your hair. It's just like you can't really train curls into your hair either if that's not your hair texture. You can brush style and encourage a curl, but you're not training your hair to where it's gonna always do that. You're just styling your hair. Just like you would with a heat tool, you're just doing it without the heat. And it's just drying in that shape. And some people's hair is just a little more susceptible to drying in a particular shape. Like my hair, because it is a loose, wavy curl, I can manipulate it into being ringlets fairly easily. I can make it straight really easily. It can go either way, and it's pretty awesome. I do say so myself. I'm very blessed with the hair texture department, because I can finagle it and make it do multiple things, which isn't the case for a lot of people. If I want, the tighter curls, I can do that by just a little extra scrunching. I can brush style. I can get just a low maintenance, easy peasy scrunch and go type of style, depending on the products I use and how much effort I put in. But anyway, I'm just gonna let this I'm gonna encourage this situation here and let it be. And yeah, awesome. I'm very into that. That is so much better than the Revlon. So much better. I did not think these heat tools would make much of a difference, like across the brand. I was very skeptical about that, and I'm happy to be proven wrong, because that thing is awesome. At the same time, I'm like, shit, that thing's probably expensive. I haven't looked at the price. It was sent to me, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure T3 stuff is not the cheapest in the world, hence why I don't have much of it, because I am stingy when it comes to hair tools. That's just one of those things where I'm like, I cannot bring myself to spend $100 on a hair straightener. Or, oh, don't get me started on Dyson prices. As bad as I want a Dyson hair dryer, you think I can bring myself to spend $500 on a hair dryer? Get out of here. I don't want to spend $500 on almost anything. We're gonna let this be. I'm gonna get ready to film. I'm filming the rest of the day, so I just really wanted to test that out on camera for the first time and let you guys see what it did, because I was so curious, and I love seeing new hair tools get tried out in vlogs. That's one of the things I love to see, is if people think they're worth it. And like the Dyson Airwrap ain't no way in hell, but that thing, pretty good. Okay, So I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit. See, here's the only problem with that dry shampoo right there. It gets on your shoulders a bit, so don't put it in while you have on the shirt you're gonna wear for the day. And this was my shirt I wanted to wear for the day. I think we'll be okay. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, we have finished filming for the day. Okay, that was a very short one, that second one. It was just about skin enhancers, and I only had a handful to talk about. But yeah, the new tripod situation is working out great. I don't have to have so many books stacked up to make things level, and because I can adjust it. It's really nice. I'm enjoying it. It's just so sturdy. This tripod is so sturdy, and I don't have to worry about it flopping over and knocking my phone over or breaking something. It's staying put really well. So that's awesome. Oh goodness, getting sleepies. But yeah, I think that's all my actual filming work done for today. Still liking the way the hair came out. I think maybe you can see it a little better in here of how it looks now that it's had some time to settle. It's had a few hours. And I think it still looks really nice. It still has that little bit of bend in it. It looks like I got a blowout. And yeah, it looks like I went to the salon today. I'm loving it. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I'm loving it. It's good stuff. But yeah, what else do I got to do today? I'm gonna import all this footage and get started editing it. And tomorrow is another filming day. I think I have a couple of reels to film. I gotta post a reel today too. I always forget to post them. I'm trying to have a schedule where I post them on days that I'm not uploading a YouTube video. But I just forget that they exist. That short form content is a thing. So I'm gonna have to do that today or this evening. And I think for dinner we are gonna go to a little pizza place by the house because they have cauliflower pizza that I really enjoy. I'm gonna get the Swamp Monster again. It's a pesto pizza. I've discovered a real love of pesto. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. And they have really good salads as well and wings. Because my husband decided he's like, I want some wings and a salad. And I was like, okay, I could go for a Swamp Monster pizza for my dinner. I'm getting the cauliflower crust. I get the cauliflower crust because it is a little bit of a better option, I feel like. And it's one of those cauliflower crusts that you can't tell is a cauliflower crust. It tastes just like a thin crust pizza. It is. I'm still not 100% sure that I'm like, I feel like they're tricking me and they're just giving me thin crust pizza because that's how good it is. I'm like, let me see the packaging on this because this is too good. I guess it's maybe the combination of them cooking on the wood fire oven makes it so good. Either way, it's amazing, and I don't miss or feel like I'm missing out on having a regular pizza when I eat it. Like, I actually want it. Which is pretty cool because I have tried some real stinkers of cauliflower pizza before that have been pretty gross. Particularly the frozen ones. They're rough, some of them. Some not so bad, but others are pretty hard to choke down. But yeah, plans for the rest of the day is import this footage and organize my skincare and sort out a new daytime and nighttime routine and get things just kind of decluttered and organized and know what's going on where with the skincare because it's a bit of a mess right now. I also need to get rid of some stuff that's expired, and we're moving into a new season. It's time to kind of rejudge the routine and update things. So that is the plan. I have a huge basket down here of skincare, and then I also have a ton of skincare right here on the desk. So I need to figure out how I want to film going through all of it. Might just go sit on the floor in the living room and do it because there's just so much. And I'm just going to put it all in a bag. And that way I can just tilt the camera down and go through it all. So that might be what we'll get up to in a minute. But yeah, I'm excited about dinner because I'm hungry already. I might eat my meal prep too. Yeah, I think I'm going to have my meal prep first. And then we'll import footage and then sort through the skincare. Okay. Hello! Alright. just finished filming up for today 2 videos, but one was completely out of focus. I almost did the whole thing, so I had to wash my face and start again. But anyways, I feel like being very, very grungy today and put on some giant lashes, but now it is time to remove the makeup. Even though it is not really the end of the day, I'm just done with makeup, and I might have a little nap because I do want to go to the gym this evening, but I'm afraid if I stay up and not take a little nap, I'm gonna be too tired to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little snooze. It's 1 o'clock now. If I get up at 3, I won't feel overly tired, I feel like, and then I'll at least go and do a workout, then I can come home and go to bed. I need to do it. I need to go anyway, so it's happening. I want to get all this off the face first, because I definitely don't want to take a nap and go to the gym with this much glam on. Look at these lashes. Ooh. I decided to go for like the biggest lashes I own apparently today. Yes, take those off. I'm gonna put them back in their little container so I can save them, because I've had them on for a whole hour maybe. I'm done with makeup today. It's one of those days where I'm just done with makeup. I don't want to have it on me anymore. I'm mad at it. And a nap is calling. Hello guys, good afternoon. No, good morning. It's still morning technically. But me and Lila are about to go get us some Friday lunch. She has a long lunch break today for some reason. So she invited me to lunch. We were going to a little pizza place by the house. And yeah, that's what is up today. I did use that T3 brush again in my hair, and I threw a little mousse in, and ooh, I have got some nice hair today. Look at this. Oof. Volume. Smooth blowout. It's nice. It's nice. And I kind of tried to trim my hair just a little bit. I do these little like maintenance trims where I just take a little pair of scissors right here, and I just nip off them dead ends that I see. And that kind of helps. It allows me to go the 6 months between getting my hair cut that I'm bad about doing. Anyway, yep, so that's the plan today. We're gonna go grab some lunch, which is kind of funny because my husband actually went out of his way last night to make sure I had lunch for today, just on his own. I didn't ask him to do this or anything. He was right into the grocery store just to pick up some cream for me, just some creamer, and he was picking up a thing of Cokes. And he got me a huge meat and cheese tray with his Hormel, like, what do they call it? Like the deli tray thing with the crackers and the cheese and the salami. He's like, I got you this for lunch. This big ass tray of food. I'm like, hell yeah, because I love me some meat and cheese trays with crackers. That's one of my favorite snacks, is like not fancy charcuterie, just cheap ass charcuterie. I like a grown up Lunchable. I like Lunchables. And yeah, so you bought me a massive Lunchable. And I am not mad at that. I had it for breakfast, in fact, as soon as I got up, because I ate a little bit. Like, I ate 3 chicken strips last night. Guys, I don't know what it is about after the gym, even though I'm like hungry. If I hadn't had dinner yet or something, I don't know. Food just was not setting well with me. And sometimes that happens after I work out, where I don't want to eat. I can get a smoothie down, but I don't want food after I work out, because I guess I'm hot and I'm kind of tired. I don't love to eat immediately after the gym. And we went straight from the gym to Sonic to get chicken strips, because chicken strips have okay macros, so I eat those. But yeah, I woke up this morning at 4, just stomach growling, absolutely starving, and I went in there and got into my meat and cheese. And I had that with some coffee. But yeah, I was a hungry bunny this morning. But yeah, yesterday was upper body day. It was not one of those great workouts. It's one of those workouts where you just feel kind of, well, I showed up. I tried. I did my sets, but it was one of those workouts where you're just going through the motions because you're tired or something. But at least you went and you did the work. It just may not, you just weren't hitting any PRs and like doing anything crazy, but you did the usual. So I did that. I did rear delt flies. Did I do front facing? I did regular flies. I did rear delt flies. I did chest press, overhead press, working on my sloppy ass curl form. I did not realize how terrible my form was with my curls until I had filmed myself and watched it back, and I was like, to be fair, I was trying to curl weight that was too heavy for me. I was trying to do 15 pounds and I can't do 15 pounds. And so it was a little sloppy, but yeah, my form is freaking terrible. So I was really just watching myself in the mirror, which I never do when I work out. I don't like looking at myself when I work out. And I think I have my form right, like in my brain, but my body is doing something totally different. So I've been like putting a little too much arm into it, doing this number. So I just really focused, shoulders back, back straight, and just really made sure only moving my elbow. Definitely felt it more in the bicep, which was the point. It felt a lot better doing it that way. And yeah, I didn't just feel it in like my shoulders or anything. And so yeah, and I've been practicing, like, I have a hard time just not moving the shoulders when I'm trying to do just arm focused things like tricep pull downs. So I've been really working on the form of the tricep pull downs. And yeah, I think I did better, and I really tried to focus on my form while I was doing my overhead presses as well, where I'm doing this, and I didn't attempt to do them with a higher weight. I usually try to go up in weight for at least a set and then go down to like a working weight. Yeah, I did not try that yesterday. I was just, I was tired, and I did my lat raises, which I hate lat raises. I hate them so much, but I did do 10-pound lat raises. If you know what lat raise is, you know doing just 10 pounds at that is something. Now, I'm not great at it. I'm not coming fully up horizontal, but I'm getting that dumbbell up. And then I switched down to 8 pounds for the rest of my sets. And what else did I do? I did my usual lat pulls and rows, and I'm actually really feeling the rows in my lats now, which is cool. Like, I've been really concentrating on that mind muscle connection stuff. And when I'm doing the row motion, which is when you pull, you do it like the cable rows, or I like to use a row machine because I can do like one arm at a time and I don't have to change out attachments or anything. And it's just more of a comfortable seat, and you have a thing you put your chest against so you're not, it holds you a little more stable. It's good for learning your form, and then it becomes kind of muscle memory. So I just like doing it, and I have multiple ways I can grip it. Anyway, I've been really focusing on when I'm doing my pull motion, not using my arm. Well, obviously I'm using my arm, but I'm not pulling with my arm. I'm pulling with my side back muscles, my lateral muscle, or lateralis. No, that's a Tool song. Lateralis. Your lats. It's the muscles down the side of your back, like around your ribs and kind of under your arms a little bit. So I focus on pulling with those and just picturing that and pulling back as far as I can, and like trying to feel like I'm squeezing something between my shoulder blades. And I'm really actually starting to feel it there a lot. And I'm noticing a difference in that part of my body when I look at my back in the mirror. My back is looking a little bit muscular. A little muscular. As you can't see a ton of muscle on me because I am a little bit of a fluffy girl, but I don't care. I know that muscle's there, and I can flex it, and I can see it, and I'm like, oh hell yeah. So that was what I did last night. It was not my best workout, I think. I took a nap and then woke straight up and went to the gym, so it was just kind of dragging. Tomorrow will be lower body day, and hopefully I'll be a little more energetic. I've been practicing my form with the RDLs as well, trying to get a little better at that, and not trying to practice hip hinging. That is such a foreign concept for me for some reason. Like, to hinge my hips. I don't know why. But I'm practicing RDLs, and I'm getting better at it, where my back doesn't hurt when I do it now. it's getting easier and feeling like it's supposed to, and feeling the pull in the hamstrings and glutes rather than anything in my lower back. And I've been able to go up in weight with that. But yeah, I just go slow. That's what I really focus on, just slow, concentrating on every part of my body, basically. Concentrating on the mind-muscle connection stuff and form instead of rushing through just doing a motion has been a pretty good, has helped my workouts along. Also, I hit up another little PR on my leg press that I can't remember if I told you or not, but I am now leg pressing 245 pounds. I can leg press well over my body weight at this point, and I think I should be able to hit 250 on the leg press this next time. I'm gonna try. It was hard. My butt was screaming, my butt muscles and quads were screaming, but I did it. And I did it like a full set at 245 pounds. So moving on up there, my ultimate goal is to bench or to leg press the whole stack of weights, which I think it goes up to about 500. I'm like, yeah, I'm at 250 now, and I've been doing this for like 3 months. Your girl might be able to do that soon. I'm definitely gonna be able to do 300 pounds soon. So at least I can really progressively overload good on my leg press. I love leg day. That really is my favorite because I feel the strongest on leg day. Leg day, I'm just like, yeah. And then arm day, I'm like, banana. I almost accidentally chest pressed 50 pounds. I went to push and I was like, ooh, this feels real heavy. I kind of had like halfway. Oh, this don't feel right. And I went back. I was like, oh, it's on 50. Okay. I'm gonna get there. And I will be able to do at least a couple at 50. My other goal is to shoulder press 20 pounds. I can do 15 for about a set. So I'm getting close. Working on it. Has Pumpkin been barking this entire time and I've just been completely ignoring her? Anyway, it's about time to go eat lunch. I'll see you guys later on. But I forgot, I wanted to tell you about the PR I hit because I was excited about that, about the 245. And I've also been coaching my husband on leg day, getting him to do leg stuff. I got him to do squats. He absolutely hated that with a passion. Oh, another PR on squats. I squatted it with 50 pounds too. But yeah, he absolutely hated the squats. And I think he was just doing RDLs instead of deadlifts, but he hated every second of that also. He'll do leg press. Like I'm doing leg extensions and leg curls. I'm like, well, it's something. And I gave him to at least do a couple of squats for like a stretch with no weight. I'm like, just get in a squat motion and just try. But I'm getting pretty good with like my squat stretching, like where I can have the one leg all the way out next to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, look at me go. Look at this flexibility that I've never had in my hips. Yeah, anyway, enough bragging, enough humble bragging. These are just, the reason I talk about it so much is because these are things I never thought I would be able to accomplish for myself as a disabled human. I did not think that I would be able to do things in the gym like this and be this strong feeling. I did not think I was gonna be walking that well, much less doing what I can do now. And it took a year total to like get here. This year marks a year since I had started physical therapy and made it this far. But it's big progress, and that's why I talk about it so much, is because I kind of can't believe I could do it. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go get me some pizza, and yeah, alrighty, bye now.